Today's the day! That's insane! What are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 4th of July! You're gonna get in so much trouble in the car.
Pull over and please subscribe to the channel.
You'll notice that I'm carless right now. That's because today is the day. Today we're picking up the C6 Corvette after 7 months of it being down. And you guys may or may not remember, I've been hit by a car doing this exact thing. I don't walk around very often, but when I do, I get hit by cars. Jeez. What the hell are you doing? Turn signal.
He blew that now.
He blew that for sure, right?
Did you saw the wall? They did show the counter.
He for sure blew that.
What was that?
Did you break your lens?
So obviously that was New York, this is Utah, a little bit different, but that's the exact reason why I always record just in case when I'm crossing the street now, because you never know. But what I do know is that, ladies and gentlemen, today we're here at Premier Performance to pick up a very special car.
Give me all your fire.
And here she is. I'm gonna skip the labor and get right to the baby. 1,000 horsepower Corvette, ladies and gentlemen, sitting right in front of us. It took longer than I care to admit. A little over 7 months, coming up on 8 months, but we made it, and that's what matters. I don't like to think of my life as a journey to like a massive car collection. I like to think of it as a journey to a car circus, because they're all kind of freaks in their own way. And if we're gonna get anything in this car, it's gonna be freaky. we're gonna get so freaky in this thing. The Bald Eagle Special 427 cubic inches, 7-liter supercharged V8 LS7. My voice just starts getting twangy the more I say it. Now in America, we do things big. We do them bigger. We do it more obnoxious. So I felt it was nothing but my American duty to do just this, and match that same energy with this build. Oh, Texas Speed, sleeved block, forged pistons, forged rods, forged crank, making a grand total, ladies and gentlemen, of 1,012 wheel horsepower. It's just properly obnoxious. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I was so out of my element when I purchased this car. I grew up a true Japanese car enthusiast. I thought I'd give the American muscle thing a try, and boy was I not disappointed. I get it now. There's a lot of stuff in here that I want to start to clean up, like a lot of this wiring, because right now it's functional. It doesn't look super pretty, but once we make sure that all the kinks are worked out, because we literally had this whole engine torn apart, once we make sure that all the kinks are worked out, we can start to clean up all this stuff. So for the sake of simplicity, this car has 2 power modes. On straight 91 pump, 91 octane, the car makes 900 wheel horsepower. But if we add in a half tank of ethanol, that's when we hit the full 1,000. All right, she's properly warmed up. Let's hear it. Dog! So I'm legit scared to drive this thing. Right now, hands feeling pretty steady. We're going for the maiden voyage though. I don't know how this is gonna go. This cockpit is so familiar, but at the same time, it's become so foreign. Also, safety first, because we're gonna need it. All right, nice and easy, nice and easy. We don't accelerate through the turn. We're gonna go second. Second's probably useless. We're gonna send it a little bit. Gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! So as if second was already useless before, on 700 wheel, it's even more useless now. I'm so nervous right now. Okay, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh! Bro. Dude. No. No! We're on the freeway doing
65.
Mash it in 3rd and just, yeah! Da, 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 da. Bro, I don't know if this is a film-friendly car anymore. Like, this car requires 2 hands now. And, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know what else to say. My hand feels so like shaky right now. And for those of you wondering, this car has been on the dyno. It has been tuned. It has a couple 100 miles on it already. From what I understand, break-in procedure has been completed. We're gonna get the oil changed one more time before it's like 100% good to go. But I got the thumbs up from the boys at Premier to go full send it. Oh my gosh, I missed this. You know, honestly, I thought traction would be more of an issue. I've got Nitto NT05Rs on the rear and a 345/30, and it, I mean, gosh darn it, it looks pretty decent. I'm gonna get in so much trouble in this car. Oh my God. I feel like it's only just, you know, my American duty obligation. Also, I may or may not have already gotten a handful of dirty looks and stares. Karen approved.
Seriously? Seriously, I called the cops. I can't wait.
Wow,
Okay.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Successful voyage, maiden voyage. I feel like I just have to document this. I'm trying to hold, it's not like a lot. The old hand is shaking and baking just a little bit. Driving this and having it back is so surreal because it's been gone for so long, but at the same time, it feels like it never left. But it's so exciting because we have so much in the pipeline for this car. I just ordered new wheels for the wide body because this old girl, she's not wide enough. And if you remember when I was building the GTR, I actually had a wide body kit for it that I opted not to go with just because it made me so nervous to cut the fenders. Because once they're cut, you can never go back. But this car is such a different story, and that's what gets me so stoked about it. You can see all the bolts along here. Literally the entire wide body kit is complete bolt-on. You take all these bolts off, these fenders come off, and it's the same story in the front. You've got all these bolts here on the side. These fenders come completely off, no cutting required. Now, unfortunately, today is a day where we gain a car and also a day that we lose a car. We're selling something. We've got Evan down there with the trailer. Guys, pull up the Corvette right there. Right in the trailer. So no, we're not selling the Corvette today. Of course, James, can you fix it? You know, honestly, I can fix it too. So this is Evan. Evan is actually buying the car that we're selling today. And fortunately for me, and fortunately for you watching today's video, Evan is also a very talented mechanic. So we've got him trying to figure this out. Garage doors aren't a specialty, so he's just gonna use force, naturally. Evan, I'm sorry.
I'm on a tight schedule.
I figured you would be, because this is what happens when you're in a rush. All right, it's magic, we got it to work. Okay, so today, Evan is buying the donk. Yeah. You wanna take it with you? No. You sure? It runs like a champ. And by runs like a champ, I mean it doesn't run at all. So here is the car that Evan is buying today. So yes, unfortunately, Evan is buying the Fox body. Sometimes you just gotta let a dream die. But when one dream dies, another one begins. This is Evan's new dream. And speaking of letting dreams die, I already let this dream die, but let's just take a moment to appreciate this pair, the Corvette and the donk. Should I have sold the donk? Well, I gave it away. So yes, unfortunately, it is with a heavy heart we're selling the Fox body. The Fox body was a car that I was excited to build, and I felt like it would be exciting for the channel. But as I got to working on it and like creating content for it and coming up with a budget for it, it started to not make as much sense, especially with like how many people were interacting with the build. It was like there was a handful of people that were so stoked about it, and then there were a lot of people that just weren't, and that's okay. So it was kind of a gamble because like if I build this insane, stupid fast Fox body with a sequential and everything, it was gonna be expensive, but would it pay off? It might be kind of sick. And it was just a lot of time and a lot of money to gamble, but that doesn't mean that the project itself is going away forever. The car may be gone, but we're moving on to a better project. Well, all of a sudden it's starting to feel kind of eerie in here. the Fox body's gone. It's crazy to think that I had this car for so long. I had such big plans for it, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. Also, if you guys remember this crate right here, this houses the new wide body kit for the C6. I've left it here all preciously wrapped. I'm so stoked to get this test fitted. We've also got the seats from Corbeau that need to go in the C6. We've got the old block from the C6 just chilling right there. I still don't know what to do with that. Originally, we had planned to throw it in the Fox body, but now that that dream has moved on to a better place, we do still have the LS7 that is potentially swappable into something else. But man, what an absolute beauty. The McDouble is back. I'm so excited. This is slowly becoming dream car status. There's so much more I'm so excited to do to this car to make it my own. The wide body is gonna be absolutely nutty. Also, I'm thinking of taking it to LS Fest. I've never been to LS Fest, but it's in Las Vegas, which is only like 5-6 hours away from my house. This would be fun to take there, maybe do a couple passes. And I'm so excited for what we have in the pipeline for this car. As usual though, if you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell. And on that note, oh, come on. Ethanol starts are no joke. I'll see you in the next video.
Brushstrokes, cutthroat from the low, where no love goes. Women buddy like it's been that. When me looking at the bill stack, off the bubbly buddy, I've been stressed out. Let the smoke scream from my chest out. Laced up, I really hate love from a stranger. Shit is fake stuff, only need it from you. Yeah. Crash land in the palm of my hand. Bad little flex, wanna play by the coast. Carry the torch, I'm way up.